Hello and welcome back to my channel. This week I snuck off to Kilkenny for a little staycation with my pals and I went thrifting, and my god, they had some treasure in Kilkenny. I know I don't really do hauls because I don't like the idea of buying a load of stuff and however I was supporting the local independent little shops and I got some trinkets and I was surprised. I had no intention of hauling it up, but there was so many knick-knack shops in Kilkenny town that I was like, oh, I actually have a little bit of loot here. That's what I'm going to show you in today's video. And also for my usual YouTube fam who know that I upload every Thursday, I am going to be taking an internet holiday and I'll chat to you more about that at the end of the video. Okay, I have my stuff on the table over here. I'm gonna start with the first shop, which was a pottery shop. I kept the business card. So right across from Kilkenny Castle is a pottery shop. I think it's in the Kilkenny Design Centre. Let me grab it. So this is Castle Arch Pottery and they have a website. It's castlearchpottery.ie, and I went in because there was a woman and she was just making, she had her spinning wheel. I don't think that's what you call it. It's you know that film, Is it Ghost? You know the film, Patrick Swayze? It was Patrick Swayze. You know what I'm getting at. But anyway, I couldn't leave without getting a pottery mug for coffee, and I've Joanne Condon to blame for this because she was like, coffee tastes amazing out of a clay pottery mug, and she's obsessed with them. And I saw her with one, but when I was in the shop, I was like, I'm getting one. Now, first of all, I got this, and you can see it's just, you can see the handmadeness, and it has a little stamp on it. I don't think handmadeness is a term, but it says tea bags because I have this really bad habit of making tea in the house, and I obviously throw my tea bags in the compost bin, but they pile up. So now I've got a little pot for my tea bags, and I also got this little pottery mug, and this was actually a second. So they had a section, there was loads of seconds, so not perfect I think is the second, but to me this is perfect. So I got this pottery mug. I love the colour of it. I just think it's so cute, and coffee tastes delicious out of a pottery mug. So that was Castle Arch Pottery. Now if you are in Kilkenny, I think in Thomastown and Bennett's Bridge, there is, I think it's Bennett's Bridge. I think they're known for pottery down there. Quote me if I'm wrong. If there's any ladies from Kilkenny, do comment in the comments for people to check out, and I'll pin any comments that have lots of info in them, because there's lots of pottery things around there. Okay, next up is another shop. Now I don't have a business card, but it's a little shop called Yesterday's, and it's on the main street. I thought I had the receipt that had the address. Basically, it's on the main street. It's not too far from the castle. It's called Yesterday's. They had a beautiful display in the window which caught my eye, but when I went in, this shop went right into the back and it was just full of treasure. I didn't take any pictures because, I don't know, with things at the moment and the restrictions, and you're quite scared to whip out cameras and stuff, but I got some treasure. Okay, first up, I'm obsessed with notebooks, and I have been doing the book The Artist's Way, where you do morning pages, and I've gone through a whole pad, let's say, during lockdown, because I did journaling every single day. I did 2 long pages. So I was like, oh, I don't want to run out of notepads and stuff, because I don't want it to stop the habit of journaling. So I seen this, and on the front it says, and though she be but little, she is fierce. And 4'11" me resonated with this little notebook. I think was it €12? Yeah, you know what? I used to not keep old diaries because I'd be so cringe to read back. But I've started to buy nice ones because I think it's nice to look back at old journaling just to see how far you've come emotionally. I'm into all that stuff. I'm a bit woo-woo, Then I got these two. Now These kind of look like candle like stick holders, but I think they're little vases. I do want to do a few bits in the bedroom, like just change up a few little things. But anyway, I love how these can be any style of decor. They've got that kind of aged patina, but like they're not. They're just made to look French and old, but I just thought they looked very Parisian, very farmhouse. You could totally put candlesticks in them, but I think I'll use them on the nightstands and maybe just put like a little faux flower in it, because I thought they were really cute. Were they €12? They actually had loads of flower pots like this, but they didn't have drainage holes in them. Now I know you can add drainage holes, but it'll be harder to drill through ceramic than it is like, I'd be afraid to crack it. Yeah, they had loads of treasure. If you're going down there, I'm sure they have like an Instagram or something that if you just typed in yesterday's Kilkenny, their website might come up. But lovely little knick-knack shop, full of treasure, like full of treasure. Next up is a charity shop, and I noticed, I'm telling you, like, I think everyone in Dublin must like throw out their china, because when I go thrifting in Dublin, I never find like good kind of teacups and stuff. But oh my god, Kilkenny had loads, and there was one little shop I really wanted to go into, but I think the guy may have been on his lunch or something because the shop closed. It's near this retro sweet shop, and he just had loads of antiques in his window, like old teapots. Like, it was amazing, but I didn't get to go in, but I did get some stuff. So first up, I got this. I'm gonna try and fix it as well. Oh, hang on. I got, do you know the way I collect like little houses and little like china things? I got this little house. How cute is that? Now it does have a clock, and the clock comes out. So I'm going to see if I can put a battery in it and get this working. I'll try. So this was a little charity shop find. They actually had loads of charity shops if you walked around the town. So I got this little guy, and I also, a thrift and tip, they seem to put the good stuff in the window. Also, that's my washing machine. If it sounds like there's something in the background, my washing machine's gone. I also got this cute little, I just thought it'd be, what would you call it? It's not a vase, but it's, actually, what's your stamp? It just says made in England. It does have a stamp, James Kent? Anyway, made in England, but I just thought this would be gorgeous. Again, beauty stand. You could put your reusable little cotton pads inside. I just thought it was very Frenchy, very chic, very me, very cute. So I picked that up as well. So there's loads and loads of charity shops, and they do seem to have the good stuff in the window. So that was my little haul. It wasn't too big, but definitely got some knickknacks. Could have totally bought more knickknacks. And it was nice to spend in the shops. Like, I'm trying to kind of buy local as much as I can, and like, instead of, not that there's anything wrong from buying from Amazon and stuff, like, you do what you have to do, but little things like I needed incense last week and I bought from a shop in Galway on their little online shop. So just trying to support the shops, because although it was nice to be away in Kilkenny, I could clearly see that there were still loads of shops that might not actually open back up, and lovely little trinket shops, and there was like some homeware shops, and I noticed that they weren't open. So it's nice to kind of support where you can, and you know, yeah, just support the little indie businesses, the little independents. For my regular viewers, I'm taking an internet holiday. I'm taking a break, and don't worry, it's not a big break, but I know if I don't kind of upload, I'll get some messages being like, what's wrong, you missed your Thursday upload. So I'm gonna skip the next 3 uploads, and I'll be back in August. I don't know what date, the one after the bank holiday. So if we say mid-August, I think it might be the 13th or something. So this video is going up on a Sunday, and then I am putting an out of office on my emails and Instagram, YouTube. I am just digitally exhausted, and I'm sure a lot of people can kind of relate to that. I'm digitally fatigued. It's mad. It's like, you know, when you're tired and you need a holiday. I don't have that physical tiredness. I have the too much information overload. Like, that's why one of the reasons I didn't vlog when I was in Kilkenny. I actually left my phone in the hotel and I was just kind of with my friends, and I brought my little camera out and I just took time kind of offline. It's mad. I always used to say you escaped the real world by being online and you'd get like a bit of peace and a break from the real world, whereas now I'm actually spending more time being present in the real world and less time online, because I find I am mentally kind of exhausted online, and I'm responsible for that. It's very easy for people to be like, oh, the internet is full of crap and whatever. I disagree. I think we're responsible for our news feeds, we're responsible for what we consume, we're responsible for who we follow. If we don't like something, we can unfollow, not consume. However, in saying that, I think 2020 has just been 2020. It's been a bit mad, and rightly so. Lots of kind of good things have happened, but I'm at a point where I am digitally fatigued. Even I go on my news feed and I'm like, I just don't have the head for it. So actually, I mentioned the book The Artist Way, and I've been doing that. Obviously I was journaling all throughout lockdown, and some of the paragraphs, like each week you have objectives, little exercises that you have to do. And one of the things is like, to be creative, you're not a machine and you need to like rest. So I pump out videos week after week after week, and I just don't think to rest, but like mentally rest. So yeah, I need to rest, and I'll be back to my usual kind of Thursday upload. But if I'm not online, don't worry, I'm grand. I'm just taking a little rest from my smartphone. It's hilarious. I actually think the next decade we'll all be taking rests from our smartphones. We'll be going on holiday without them, whereas I think this decade it's all about getting pics for the gram, for the Instagram, whereas I'm kind of like, no, if I lost my smartphone today, I think I'd feel relieved, and that's when you know you need a break. So all is good, but I just can't consume any more info. So I'm excited to go out of office and take a little holiday from the internet, and I'll be back middle of August. So I think it's a little shy of a month, maybe 3 weeks. And I'm still gonna like do projects and stuff. I just won't be online. So don't miss me too much, but I will be back, I promise that. And also, I have hundreds of videos, so if you just go to my YouTube page and hit videos, and you'll see all of my videos like I've uploaded. I'm sure the algorithm doesn't show you every video that I've uploaded, so I'm sure you can go back on past videos and catch up on them as well and get some ideas. And also my website has tons of blog posts. There's hundreds of blog posts on the blog if you want some creative inspo while I'm offline. So that is me for this week. I hope you're keeping safe. If you're watching this, I hope that you're keeping safe, because I know in some places it's better than others, but wherever you are, I hope you're keeping safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.